Previously on Tabletop Trouble.
As you investigate these rats, that swirling energy in the center of the room begins to take on an almost humanoid appearance. A man you recognize as Father Gregor. You know, I expected you to turn tail the last time we met, but I suppose we can abandon all false pretenses. We're in far deeper than that. And the appearance of the man in front of you changes to that of a mind flayer.
You may know me as Onrok the Tormentor. I have lived beyond cycles you couldn't even imagine.
Who else is feeling bad vibes in here tonight?
You could possess this gift. As this cycle comes to a pass, you will be forever.
Should I just start blasting?
Yeah, you fly over to Phineas and I finished it. It's done. He hands you the device. You have to go without me. I'm just dead weight. My leg's broken. I can't climb across a rope.
We just need you to stay with Phineas. You won't be able to go with us.
Is he okay?
Yeah, man. I mean, he only just got his leg crushed, but we'll come back and find you. But the important thing right now is making sure that you help Phineas get back to the surface.
You guys make your way down this tunnel, and this tunnel is halfway caved in. There's not a lot of light coming from this direction. You could see small holes where the rats probably crawled through to make their way through, but it's a very tight fit through this tunnel.
I mean,
I'm a cloud, it's fine.
Oh, you're still a cloud?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, why not?
Yeah, you slowly follow after the group in cloud form.
It also means I don't have to worry about witty one-liners because I can't talk because I'm a cloud.
Yeah, Sookala, you mist around the group as they investigate this hole and go through the other side.
I want to be creepy about the way I do it. I want to just swirl around. No, there's no good way to say this.
You move around your friends.
I can't say it without saying one of them is inside me, so it's fine.
oh, best to leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Best to just check out right
We're
there.
just not gonna.
Session ended.
You go through the stones, and you can hear groaning coming from further down the hall, and then like a thumping sound.
I have no way to communicate that, so I just keep moving.
Yeah, you keep going, and eventually you find yourself standing at a wooden door that looks like it's being pushed on, but it's not latched or anything. You can see the door bouncing off of the frame. Mm. And these groaning and thumping noises are coming from this. Something is banging on the other side of this door.
Kako pushes ahead to catch up with the cloud.
You have to squeeze through some rocks first, bud.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a very tight fit. I'm going to need you to make a athletics check.
Does this constitute difficult terrain?
Yeah, I would say it's difficult.
That's athletics? That's an 8.
Yeah, with an 8, you're able to push your way through this. And as you get to the other side, you push yourself out, and the tunnel falls in even further, making the squeeze even tighter.
Well, we're not going that way.
I'm a pretty slim boy.
You can also turn into gas, can't you?
No.
No? Didn't you do that at some point?
No.
No, that was also Sookala.
Confusing Misty Step. and
Misty
Gaseous
Step.
Form.
Yeah.
I can teleport to the other side, but you stole my spells in the last fight.
We could probably hold it while someone crawls through. That way it doesn't collapse any further.
Great idea, Lessa. And I pat her on the head, and I take my storm staff, and I'm going to kind of wedge it into the rock wall so that it doesn't give way. Kind of use it as a lever. Not very strong, so this is my combat to that. I'm going to try to use this so that it will help keep the rocks at bay and they won't slide down while we're trying to squeeze through.
I'm also going to hold up at my end.
Yeah, you guys are able to pry this open to almost where it was before, so it's still a pretty tight squeeze to get through this hole. But with some effort, Lessa pushes through, and it doesn't make the hole any worse as she does.
Cool.
Nice. Okay.
I got it.
Sure?
Isaac. Yep.
Okay.
Kako's on the other side.
Okay.
If things go sour, you know I got your back.
Oh, wow.
I know you got my back. I start
Wow,
crawling
that was a
through.
call out.
Yeah, make
to
an athletics
everybody
check.
here.
It's not going to be enough, Chief. A 4 nat.
Yeah, you push through this tunnel, and as you grab one of the rocks, it slips from your hand, and the tunnel basically collapses behind you, trapping Whizz on the other side.
Yeah.
I know you really like your dice, but maybe it's time to just throw them away forever.
Do you still have a spell slot?
So I was doing a roundup. I actually have a lot more spell slots than I thought I did because I'm useless in combat.
Could you just punch a hole in that wall for Whizz?
I'm still a cloud of gas.
Could you just stop being cloud of gas?
Could you not?
I would come through myself, but I used all of my spell slots.
I ungasify myself.
Yeah, you reapparate in this hallway.
I'm so sorry to inconvenience you.
It's fine. That was my Whizz impression.
It was not great. I feel offended on a maximum level,
There was a lot
but
of
I'm a chill dude,
negativity in
and I
that.
would
Do
not
you feel
let that
some
get
bad
to me.
vibes coming your way, man?
I don't know. This rock wall is not really letting those hit me. I'm unstoppable, impenetrable.
Here's the problem. Transmute, Rock, and Pass Wall are both 5th level spells, and I'm out of those spell slots. What I can do
Let's take a nap.
is... Are these rocks, or are they perhaps stone sticks
What?
to snakes?
No, they're not sticks. It's definitely stone and wood,
There is wood.
but not sticks.
I'd like to take some time and whittle them into sticks.
It's like big chunks, like a stud in a house.
Just a Home Depot stick.
I usually am okay saying yes to things. No.
Is it too much of a stretch?
Yes.
Are there any other entrances to this room that we can
You're
see?
in a dead-end hallway right now.
Oh, so there's no other way into this room.
I mean, there's the door that Sookala saw that there's something banging on.
Yeah.
That's it.
I can grease up the rocks and Whizz can slide through.
Just like slip and slide your way through.
So
All right, we're going to grease him up with just run head first.
All right.
I guess
I'm
what I mean
ready.
is I can grease this side of the rocks.
are you still flying?
You guys hear a thump on the other side of the wall. Did it work?
I don't think so.
You survived?
Guys, I don't think that worked.
Me neither.
On the other side.
Are you still like floating?
Is there any water I can control?
I mean, this is a damp cave.
We're gonna have to take a rest.
I'd like to take a short rest, please. Spell slots.
You don't get spell slots.
I do.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we can say that while you were taking the time to make the splint, that was your guys' short rest.
Now I have both of my 5th level spell slots back. I do Pass Wall and I let Whizz through.
Yay.
Okay.
And now
Thank God.
we're back to where we started.
Okay.
You place your hand on this wall and the rocks like disappear, allowing Whizz to pass through.
Awesome. Whizzman angekommt. Let's open this weird door.
Oh, the door's open. It looks like.
What is...
I knock on the door.
The door knocks back.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you knock on this door and you hear like a bunch of snarling and growling on the other side of this door that begins to move closer to the door as you bang on it.
As an expert...
Why do we want to go through this door?
Because it's the only way to go. We gotta kill things to get to the big bad. Do I know what this is by context?
I mean, based on your experiences that you've had in this town, you would guess it's probably slime monsters.
I see.
All right, Monster Hunter. You do you.
Fuck, alright.
Probably a big pack of them too.
Okay, can I get Lessa to open the door and then I'll just cast a lightning arrow and throw my spear straight through as soon as she opens it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Lessa, go prepare to open the door. I will cast the scary lightning bolt, and probably murderize them. This is what we in the business call a sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm readying a spell too.
Poor Lessa has no free will.
When you ready, you have to be specific.
For the inevitable door that opens so I can cast a line of fire.
So when the door swings open, you want to cast a wall of fire
I want to
any
see
enemies.
the result of
That's
his...
not how readying works.
Okay.
He is setting you up for failure. Don't do it.
I'm not setting anyone up for failure.
It's going to be an innocent field trip of kindergartners on the other side of that door.
They shouldn't be down here. Cast the freaking wall of fire.
That's how.
All right, are you gonna do yours or you want me to do mine?
We can both do
You
ours.
can do
We
them
can
both.
We can.
Yeah.
Those
Extra
poor
double
kindergartners will be
I have
killed.
this many spell slots.
I have this many spell slots and I want to use it to kill them.
No, we just established we took a short rest.
I know.
But not everybody.
I still only have this many spell slots.
Oh,
He's a warlock.
Yeah. Fuck that class. Am I right?
So I think it's a good idea that I throw my lightning javelin and then you throw the wall of fire down in the doorway. So
But then it's impassable.
well, that's fine. We have a
I
bunch
can
of ranged
also
attacks,
cast
don't
lightning
we?
bolt.
At the very least, you and I can just sit here fucking shooting spells
Are
off.
you also
I'm
readying
not
lightning
doing
bolt?
this. I'm not doing this.
No,
Never mind.
that's excessive.
Oh,
That's,
well, the wall of fire is not happening.
no, because I'm still. There is a 1% chance of there being a field trip of kindergartners on the other side of that door, and that's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Wait, what? No, I'm not done.
This is the first time
well-
Nico's had a plan. I think we should do it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast lightning arrow on my javelin and fucking yeet it at this door as soon as it opens.
Lessa goes to open the door, but Whizz pushes past before she can get to it. And Whizz, you fling the door open, and tumbling out of this room are about 7 of these slime monsters.
Kindergartners.
No, not
I'm
kindergartners.
just putting it out there.
Kindergarten slime
All of
monsters.
these slime monsters look very like emaciated, as if the parasite has run its course on these creatures, as they are nothing more than slime and bone clinging to like no flesh.
Okay. My javelin is headed straight at the very center of the mass.
Yes. Whizz, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I just want to say I wasn't impatient. I was saving Lessa.
What? She doesn't need to be saved. She's
Dexterity
powerful.
save 20.
Yeah, so you see these creatures clamor to you, and you throw yourself against the wall as the door swings open, just in time for Kako's javelin to fly through the wall. I need you to make a attack roll with advantage.
It's 15.
That's a hit.
So that's 3 for damage,
Sorry.
That's okay.
22 damage.
Okay.
Everything within 10 feet of him has to make a dexterity saving throw.
That was a nat 1 from Whizz.
Wow, these are some shit rolls. 3 saves, 4 fails.
4 fails? Okay. So that's 6 damage for the fails, 3 damage for the saves.
The one that you threw the javelin at, as this javelin pierces him and fills him with electricity, you can see the slime fall to the ground inert, but the other slime monsters are still clamoring in your direction.
Okay.
Because these things are
How
clamoring
close are
towards
they
us.
to us?
This is a pretty small hallway, about 20 feet away from you.
Are they still in a line?
Yeah, this is like a 5-foot long hallway.
Oh,
Lightning bolt.
boy. Oh. I was going to do it if you weren't going to do it.
We can do it together.
Are you
That's kind of overkill.
Are
I
you-
feel, but
pushing ahead of your allies?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lightning bolt my friends
Well-
and Kako.
Well, Whizz is still going to be in the line of fire.
I'm resistant.
Okay.
Do your thing.
fuck your lightning.
Can I, like, preemptively step out of the way because I know this is lightning bolt and I have this spell? Like, I know
Not
what
really,
she's
because it's just a
casting.
very small. Even if you could, you're going to be catching some residual lightning just because of how small of a space this is.
All right, that's fine.
It's basically like a single file hallway.
I'm gonna cast it at 5th level.
Okay.
P.S.
Fail. Pass. Fail. Pass. Fail. Fail.
Hey Siri,
4 fails, 2 pass.
roll 8 d6s.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again,
It's fine.
please?
Roll 10.
I didn't get
Jesus
that.
Christ! Roll 10 dice.
I'm not sure I understand.
Jesus fucking Christ. 36 for everyone who failed, and half of that, so 18, I think, is numbers for all of them that passed.
Fail.
You still take half.
It's 18 because it was
Ouch.
36 full.
Yeah.
So how many of them exploded?
All of them. Yeah, you send this lightning bolt down this hallway, and you basically coat the walls in slime monster juice.
How much of this hallway is flammable?
None of it is stone.
Good. None of it's on fire.
Nice. Don't touch anything, Lessa, please.
I do finger guns, and I...
What else is in this hallway aside from guts?
Nothing at the moment.
Viscera?
I mean, there's an open door at the end that leads further into these tunnels.
I take a fat and careful step forward.
Yeah, you begin to trudge through this slime that is now lining the floor, and you step through it and into this room. This room appears to be like a lower storage room. You can see a lot of supplies. It's all like expired junk and furniture. Nothing down here of value. But you do see another tunnel that leads further down, and another set of stairs that leads up. And next to the stairs is a little sign that reads Bog's Bottom Abbey.
Oh, so we're in the church.
And coming from the stairs, you can hear music.
That's
I don't
never
That's
a good sign.
encouraging.
I don't think the bad guy would be in the music room because Les, you may want to take note of this.
Is it like
usually hate
church music or is it like dun?
Are you
dun,
pushing
dun,
into the room?
Dun, dun, dun. I just want to listen to what the music is. I'm a musician.
You can't
Mike.
hear it from the hallway, is what I'm saying. Are you going into are you moving out of the hallway and into the storage room that Kako pushed into?
Yeah, I pushed into the room with Kako.
I was going to come check on you and make sure that I didn't hurt you with the lightning that I threw at you.
I'm strong. I'm crackling with a little bit of lightning energy. You can see my hair is sticking up a little bit. But other than that, I look fucking good. All the time. 2 finger guns this time.
I'm going to reach into my components pouch and pull out a little sprig of ivy. And I'm gonna give the ivy to Whizz. I got this for you.
Oh, thanks. I may eat it.
No, don't. It's just an ivy, but
Was it not supposed to be edible?
ivy stands for building long-term bonds between 2 people.
Oh, did I accidentally offend you?
It was a symbol of my friend. I don't have friends. I'm trying my best out here.
Sookala, I love you.
I wipe away one little tear. Weren't you gonna go do something down that hallway? Don't look at me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna choke on this ivy real quick, trying to...
Yeah, make a perception check as you enter this room.
To see if you're dying slowly. Did I give you poison ivy?
Oh yeah, do I need to make a check for eating that ivy that she gave me?
It's just ivy.
It's just ivy. I don't think it's poisonous.
It was literally just supposed to be a secret. I wasn't even gonna tell Whizz that it was a symbol of friendship, and then he ate it. So
You didn't tell me what it was for.
he's gonna poop out my friendship.
One day. But not today. Today the friendship is inside us all.
Just you.
No. Inside every single one of us here. I rolled a perception 23.
As you walk into this room, you can see that the rot that you've seen all over this town appears to be spreading from above you. The stones themselves have almost a gelatinous appearance to them, and there are tendrils of black and red goo spider webbing down these stairs.
I knew it. There is no God.
And as you walk up to the stairway where Kako was hearing the music, you hear it's a church organ that's playing music. But strangely, you recognize the song. And it's the same song that you played in the Anweir Manor in order to unlock the safe room. But this has a much sweeter melody than the melancholy tone you played when you were in the house.
So this is just a subtle thought.
Could I try to replicate this song?
You don't have to try. You know this song. You played it.
Okay. What were you saying, Kako?
What if Phineas's wife took the deal that evil spooky man offered us, which is why she disappeared?
I thought she just died.
Yeah.
It's
From
never
what you know,
easy.
she killed herself.
Yeah, we think we know, but I mean, we're dealing with man who can corrupt the minds of people. Any sort of trickery
Yeah.
could be upheld.
Open the door.
Onrok guy seems...
Oh, we're just opening the door?
I mean, you're the last one in the hallway. Are you moving forward?
Moving ahead to open the door.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Uh-oh.
But we're all standing in front of the door.
No,
Are we?
he's moving out of the hallway and into the room.
It's gonna cave in behind us.
12.
12?
Oh.
As you step through this slime, You are grabbed on the ankle by a reformed slime creature. And
Asshole.
the slime that coats the walls is starting to warble again, and you could tell that they're about to reform.
I cast Word of Radiance.
Oh.
Yeah, this is something you've seen happen before with the slime monsters.
Fuck
They
yeah,
tend not
we-
to stay dead.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a dexterity
No,
save.
Constitution.
Oh, they don't have very high constitution at all. Fail, 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 pass.
6. Half for anything that
Okay.
passed.
Yeah, you're able to cast this Word of Radiance, and it gets you free of the slime creature that was grabbing you, and you've slowed the reforming, but the piles are slowly starting to pull back together.
Shut the door.
As soon as I see Isaac, I'm like, let's get the hell out of here, guys. We don't want to tangle with these boys one more time.
Come on, Master Chief. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You guys pull up these stairs, and for the first time in what seems like a while, you can see a faint light coming from above, and it appears to be like the morning sun almost shining through some sort of window in the room that you're coming into.
Solaire. Hey, it's the sun.
But these tendrils that I mentioned of black and red slime are like have been like crawling their way down this building and through this room, and you guys enter what appears to be a basement. There's a lot of covered furniture that's been pushed to the side of this room, and weirdly in this room you can see what appear to be large glass vats that are like lined up in a neat, organized manner on one of the walls.
Are they empty?
Sorry, I know. Can you describe vats?
Like a big glass
Like
tank?
it's a big glass tank, big fishbowl, cylindrical fishbowl,
Like how big?
person-sized.
Oh.
Like Sookala person sized or like Lessa person sized?
You could both fit in one of these,
Together?
not together.
Oh.
What's in
What's
them?
big?
As you walk up, do you have dark vision?
Oh,
you can't really make out what's in these vats.
We
I
have
do.
the ever-burning torch.
You pull out the ever-burning torch, and as you put the light to these vats, you can see what appears to be the gray-black slime that you've seen, but pressed up against one of the glasses is a face, and it's a human face, and it looks like they're being suspended in this slime. And if you were to count the vats that are down here, there's probably about 40 of them.
That's 40 too many for my comfort.
They were breeding more slime monsters in the church.
or maybe those are the Mr. Mind Flayer's chosen.
Oh.
Oh, is
Do
that
we
what?
recognize any of the faces?
You don't. Sookala, you do.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Is
know.
it me? Do I see myself in the vat?
Yes.
Oh no!
No, you recognize.
Mind freak.
You
I mean
recognize.
mind flayer.
You recognize some of these people as people who visited you in the swamp for various ailments.
Oh.
You
Aw.
couldn't name the people just based on who they are, but you recognize the faces for sure.
Oh. R.I.P.
Jerry, is that you?
There's no response from Jerry.
This is callback.
Is there anything else interesting in this room?
You can see what appear to be smaller containers that hold more of like the viscous black slime that you've seen from the infected that have attacked you. But it appears to be like stably sealed away.
Okay, maybe we don't touch anything in here.
Yeah, I would. Is the music getting louder as we're like going through
As you're
these
in this
vats?
room, you can hear the music playing even louder. It's coming from above you, from whatever room's on the next floor.
I kind of like tap Isaac on the shoulder and I'm like, upstairs.
Yeah, let's go up.
Yeah. Kako goes upstairs.
But we should try to like sneak up on them.
I think he knows we're coming.
We're probably standing on parts of his body.
Oh, I don't want to think. No.
Yeah, why would you say that?
No.
Well, I don't know. we go up sneakily.
You guys are stealthing?
I'm not stealthing. I know he knows we're here.
Okay.
I'm
He's going to ruin everyone else's stealth if you let him go.
Isaac, and I grab him. I really think we should try to sneak up on him and get the surprise attack. We already know we're not letting him get out of this town alive after what he's done.
Okay.
Or at least not off the hook, you know what I mean? Like, this brother's got pay.
Which one of
You're not wrong.
Right. But I don't think we should just go gung-ho about it. Be like, to put it lightly, we're not going to go the Kako route and bust down the door.
I'm stealthy as hell. What are you talking about?
Most of the time, as record shows, your feet have a large interaction with most doorways.
Yeah, when they're like not hiding big bad crazy monster men.
Group stealth check.
Way 19.
12.
6.
Also 6. What did Lessa get?
Also got a 6.
6, 6, 6. Oh no.
Kako goes first? Question mark.
You guys push up the stairs, and as you push the door open at the very top, it
Oh, I'm
creaks.
sorry. Mine is an 8.
Okay. It still creaks.
Okay.
It's not enough to push you guys over the threshold. It still creaks open, and you definitely have been noticed at this point. The music is still playing, and you don't hear anyone yelling or calling to you, but you've lost any element of surprise you might have had.
Can I get a read on the room and perceive things?
I mean, right now, the way the stairs lead up, you're currently looking into what appears to be a corner hallway that leads out to the main part of the church. As you peer around the room, you can see the large wooden double doors that make up the church and a couple of pews, but there's no one there.
Does this place look ransacked?
I mean, yeah, the pews are in disarray. They're broken. There's broken furniture everywhere, and you can see more of this spider webbing slime, like crawling up the walls to encase this room.
Up the walls?
Yes.
Upward slime freaks me out.
Can I eke forward just enough to see into the room completely?
Oh, he knows we're here.
Yeah, I know he knows, but we should know what's in the room before we go into it, you know? Like
You peer around the room, and you can see a large organ in the back corner that is playing itself. There's no one playing it, but it's playing the tune that you guys heard in the Anware Manor. On the back wall of this church is a large pulsing slime glob that's kind of like stuck to the back wall. It's the black slime you've experienced previously, but its core, its heart, is glowing with a red energy that's beating like a heart almost. And it's these spider webs that you've seen are emanating from this slime. Sitting in front of this pustule is a set of probably 8 church members you recognize from their attire. They are all kneeled currently in prayer, offering themselves up to this slime. And you can see gray tendrils latched to their chests, and it's pulling this red energy from them.
Can we discern whether or not this is the subject of our hunt from what Phineas has told us? Like what we're supposed to throw the bomb at?
The bomb was to undo the frozen people outside.
Yeah, we need to kill this thing.
You can't bring them back while the plague's still going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of our 3-step plan. Let me read it out to you again. So that we're all on the same page. We have kill infection, set off crystal bomb, profit.
Okay, so this is probably like the center of it all. This is the thing we have to kill, right? Right? Or at least we should kill, anyway.
No, we should kill it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we should kill it.
And as you peek around this corner, the rest of the party behind you, you hear a voice yell out over the scene that says,
You don't need to hide, you know. I told you I have eyes everywhere.
I told you guys.
Is that Onrok?
"It is."
Plot twist, it's Sarge.
And as you peek around the corner, you can see him floating above this scene and
bitch.
channeling
That's my thing.
energy into this slime.
Can I heroically bound into the center of the room? Like, not like into the direct
and,
middle,
like,
but just
pose?
like in like directly facing him.
How do you want to do it? How do you want to describe this?
Yeah, hero.
here.
You're
to
like,
save the
Lessa,
day.
watch this. Lessa, check it out. Look what your master's gonna do.
like a really majestic, just like gazelle bound into the room, and then just a little, little pirouette, and I'm just like, ha, heroic pose.
Yeah, you bound into this room, leaping over one of the pews and sliding into place before you strike your pose. Lessa follows behind you. She's a little sloppier with it, but she takes her place by your side as you pose and try and look menacing.
Always with the theatrics of this one.
Damned right. What, you guys aren't gonna go home?
Oh no.
Oh no, you're the big hero.
Okay. Oh,
I'm
okay.
I'm gonna slide in with my cittern, like ready to play.
Yeah, I draw my sword and just casually walk up behind.
Who's
everyone.
playing the organ?
He said it was playing itself.
Did you just zone out for the whole description?
No, I zoned out for part of it. Thank you very much. Also, you said this was like a heart.
Kind of, yeah. It looks very reminiscent of a heart. It's like pumping this red energy.
And there's an organ in the middle.
Oh,
There's
an organ.
God, I wanna die.
See, the DM's like, he's keeping these secrets from us, but I know.
I'm
Yeah.
picturing like the Charlie Day in front of the board. Like
The red strings.
Yeah.
Oh, these two things.
I
They're
tried
the same.
Onrok addresses the group again. He says,
Have you come to accept eternity?
No.
I've come to accept your demise. And I play a little jingle.
And I also walk up to the group and I say, "No, we brought the gift receipts." And I look at Kako.
Kako, do you regret that joke yet?
I'm too distracted by my heroism.
Oh wait, I have to say it.
How close are the clergymen to the organ?
No, yeah, they're knelt down about 15 feet away in front of the stage where the pastor would be speaking.
Okay.
So you've come to play heroes then. But you misunderstand. You're not the heroes here. Such titles should be reserved for those who possess the power to fulfill those roles. While you are powerful for mortals, you lack longevity. I'm the hero, offering salvation to all of your kind.
I mean, doesn't everyone think they're the hero? Isn't it? It's all a gray area.
While he's talking, I'm just gonna like turn to Lessa and just like, you see, narcissism is a key trait of this species. they're quite up their own butts, if you know what I'm saying.
To be honest, I don't think I would want to live eternally.
I believe all mortal creatures and godlike creatures like yourself deserve free will, but you're using it poorly, so piss off.
I do not possess this free will that you speak of. Everything I do is by design, by divine order. I'm merely acting in a way that preserves most of life.
Sucks for you. Maybe you should die.
Hey, who's ready to kick this guy's ass?
You just say the word. I got something up ready. Go.
The word.
Okay. I cast Flame Strike, centered on the clergy and this art.
You're gonna have to read that description.
A vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in a location you specify. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 46 fire damage and 46 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
I thought he said 46. I was like, God damn, that's a specific spell.
And what kind of save is it?
Dex.
Onrok passes. Clergy member 1. I'm gonna say you can have 4 of the clergy with this. 2, 3. 3 of the clergy pass, 1 fails, and the heart fails.
Also, if the heart fails, it's dead. We win.
Does damage type matter for resistances, or do you just want me to tell you?
I mean, is it fire?
It's half fire, half radiant.
Radiant would be effective, but the fire doesn't add anything.
Okay. 20 radiant damage and 10 fire damage. And then I'm going to inflict an additional 5 radiant damage on the heart.
So you cast this flame strike out in front of you, and it explodes in the center, and you can see the heart kind of shake and quiver with pain as it's hit by this radiant energy. The four clergy members, the three clergy members who took the full brunt of the damage are instantly smoked by radiant damage. The fourth one, he's still holding on, but he doesn't look great. And Onrok appears mostly unperturbed by your assault.
I've had about enough of your mouth.
You don't understand. This observation is complete. I sent for your Inquisition to clean up the mess. You've already lost.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Bounty Board. As always, I am your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, Mike, and welcome to part 1 of the finale of Tabletop Trouble Book 1, In Sickness and Death. Yeah, that's right, I said part 1. Originally, I had intended to release both parts as one big mega episode, but that's like 4 hours of content, and I don't know that our bandwidth or your phones can handle it. So instead, we're going to release it in 2 parts, with part 2 dropping in just a couple days. You may notice as you listen to this episode, I've been experimenting with using music in key moments of the show. Let us know what you think of this change on Twitter. We are at Tabletop Trouble, and you can tweet at us using the hashtag TroublePod. Good or bad, let me know what you think so that I can further improve future episodes. And if you really want to help us improve, go ahead and leave us a review on iTunes or on Podchaser. We have a page on both of those, and it really helps us out. As always, our theme music is Light Years From Home by Andromeda. They're an amazing musician. They're constantly uploading new tracks, so do us a favor and go check them out at andromeda.bandcamp.com. Enjoy the rest of part 1 of the finale, and I'll see you in part 2. You're standing in this church where Onrok has addressed you, trying to plead to some sort of salvation that he claims to be offering, but his offer has fallen on deaf ears as you guys have rebuked his offer quite violently, as Isaac has summoned a radiant flame in the center of the room, incinerating some of his thrall. And you can see him readying something, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ah! That's my battle cry.
Isaac, you're last in the order.
Then why did I roll?
Because you took a turn first.
It was a good roll, too.
Kako, what did you get?
That would be a 14.
Oh, I also have a 14.
Oh my god, what was your bear roll?
Fight!
12.
Mine was an 11. You go for it.
What did you get, Sookala?
16.
Lesser rolled a 15. Before anyone can act, the Mind Flayer, the Illithid known as Onrok, uses a legendary action.
Legendary?
Yes.
Okay, listen, I'm just a baby.
You're level 10, so suck it up.
I want to go back to the Fae.
And he begins to yell, and as he does, psionic energy begins to rush out of his body, and you can see it visibly almost shaking the tendrils of this heart around you. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Yikes.
boy.
Hey, are we underground still?
No, you're above ground.
Are you sure? There's not even like a little bit of dirt?
No, the church is on ground level.
You said a wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Okay.
That's a 10.
4. 6.
18.
Hey.
Save us, Isaac.
Isaac, you feel this psionic energy like pulse through your brain as it washes over you, but you're able to hold your ground. Your comrades are not so lucky. And in an instant, as soon as you're hit by this wave of pink and purple energy, everything goes dark, and you feel almost lifeless, as if your body has no weight to it. But soon, light returns to your eyes, and you are floating far, far above anything you recognize. And as you look around, you can see stars begin to populate the sky. and planets come into view as you are floating what appears to be through space.
Fuck.
Astronauts.
And as light passes over everything you see black tendrils reaching out through the darkness of space, like neurons in a brain, flashing and connecting to new neurons through space. And you see one of these pods of blackness reach out and slowly grab one of the nearby planets. And you can see the life and the growth and all the plants begin to fade away as it's turned to dust and consumed completely by this darkness. You see Onrok, a vision of him, appear in front of you. He says,
"Since you refused to listen to words, I will show you what awaits your kind. This has happened before, and there's no stopping it. The cycle has reached its endpoint."
Do I believe him?
you can make an insight check.
I will also do that.
18.
Also 18.
I got a 6.
Whether or not he is being truthful with you, he is saying it with such conviction that you can tell that he believes this to be true.
So, can I see Kako and Sookala, or are we all kind of like in our own space-time mind fuckery?
You can see them, but as you go to like speak, nothing escapes your mouth.
Because we're in space. Ground control to Major Tom. Can I try to cast message to Isaac to get me to like snap out of this trance I'm in?
You have no idea where you are, and there's no connection to Isaac from where you are.
What do I see for them? Are they
You
just like,
see they're just standing in front of you, slack-jawed. Their eyes have like glazed over.
I mean, it was impressive, but damn.
Is Lessa glazed over?
Lessa's not.
Oh.
Can we cast spells in this state?
You can certainly try.
Can I decipher what kind of like magics this is? I want to see if like what kind of school of magic I'm dealing with.
Be more specific.
Where the fuck am I?
That's what you're trying to figure out?
Yes. The thing is, I want to understand like if I'm on a plane of existence or if I'm dealing with like an illusion.
Okay, make an Arcana check then.
Okay, because like I would probably know because I travel through different planes. Arcana 23.
You can tell that whatever you're seeing is not necessarily in a place. You're like it's almost as if someone's forcing a vision into your mind. So
Do I see the earth behind me?
You can see planets,
No, it's
but
just
you don't
kind of like a visage.
you don't
of, like, this
recognize any
destroyer.
of these planets. Yeah. And as you piece this together, you feel like you're falling, and you snap back to in the church.
That's right. I knew it was all a lie.
Are we all snapped out?
No, you see like the vision of Whizz just fall back towards one of these planets and disappear in the distance.
Okay. Is this guy an aberration? The Mind Flayer?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Would you constitute what magics he's using as evil?
Yes.
Okay. Can I cast protection from good and evil on myself?
What does that do?
Till spell ends, one willing creature you touch, myself, is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, whatever. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Yeah, you can cast that spell to kind of like disengage yourself. I am going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw before you do, though.
That's a 17.
You cast this spell over yourself, realizing that what's going on is an evil act, and as you do, you see yourself falling just as you saw Whizz. And Sookala, you are alone now in this dark void, and this being, creature, whatever it is reaching out towards you with one of its tendrils.
I've accepted my fate. It's fine. It's fine. I knew joining them was gonna get me killed. It's fine. I understand. Well, no. Actually, I don't want to die yet. Hang on. I bite myself on the arm to snap myself out of this clearly a dream.
Yeah, you sink your teeth into your arm. Make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Yeah, as you bite in, you feel no pain, and your brain clicks over, and you're like, this isn't real. And you are pulled back into the church. And you guys are all standing, now having witnessed this vision that Onrok has provided you with.
You guys okay?
I'm having a bad time right now. This guy is really not giving out good vibes, and there's some kind of like black monster way out in the darkness. I don't like thinking about it.
Please tell me you didn't eat shrooms before you started this fight with us.
You know, I wish I would have.
I need you, Whizz, to make a wisdom saving throw.
No. All the fucking time. 10.
As you begin to describe this being that you saw, images of destruction flash through your mind, and I need you to add 1 point of madness to your character sheet.
Oh my god. I'm going crazy.
You possess forbidden knowledge.
I'm just buck wild ass fucking crazy right now, my guy.
But as Whizz begins to describe the vision that he saw, he's like rambling incoherently, and you're not able to piece together what he's trying to tell you.
Okay, we can talk about this later. Let's not die right now.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
And
Focus.
Do you ever think about your own existence and how meaningless it is?
Focus.
All the time.
Never,
But
not
this is
once.
like no different than usual for Whizz, because I'm always rambling about something, and people always think I'm high.
Yeah, but I think it's apparent this is more so than usual.
This mind flayer holds out one of his fingers and points it in your direction, Isaac. And you can
rude.
see like a concentrated beam of psionic energy fire from his fingertips. And, actually it's a cone.
Oh,
It's gonna hit everyone.
whoops.
Yeah, he points his
No.
finger out and it shoots out in a cone within 60 feet, just encompassing your entire group. And I need everyone to make an intellect saving throw.
Hey.
I am not smart.
Boy, I got this.
This dice is retired, fucking permanently tonight.
What does a 24 get me?
You pass.
I got an 11 or a 12.
You fail.
Well,
3.
I guess I feel
You fail.
too. My head hurts.
I may be dumb, but I'm not ignorant. I know it's coming for me. It's coming for all of us, and I start shouting to the sky.
Whizz.
You guys are overwhelmed with a severe headache, everyone except Sookala, as you feel like this energy drill through your mind, and you take 19 points of damage.
Oh,
no,
all my
baby.
temporary hit points.
And seeing that you have resisted his mind blast, Sookala, he flies in your direction, and with one of his clawed hands, he swings it at you. That's a hit.
My AC is 33. Do you believe me?
It's not 33.
So you don't believe me?
I don't believe you.
43.
That's 13 points of damage.
Oh no, all but 3 of my temporary hit points. How will I go on?
And with that, you see this heart on the back of the stage begin to quiver. And as it does, the organ music that's been playing through this whole church begins to like slam violently, still hitting the notes, but with much more fury than was previously happening. And 2 pseudopods begin to rise out of the slime and kind of begin flailing in the direction of the party.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's a pseudopod?
Basically
thank
like
you.
a big tentacle.
Who knows anything anymore? I don't. The world is a mystery.
You actually know too much at this point.
That's probably true. I know too much, but I have no idea what to do with this newfound knowledge. So I'm just going fucking nuts, dude. I need help.
And with these pseudopods, it begins to pull itself across the floor in your direction, moving slowly across the stage.
No, it doesn't. And everything is fine.
And it moves 20 feet in your direction.
I'm gonna smack him in the face with my quarterstaff. It's a 20.
Yeah, that's a hit.
AC is less than
It's
20.
less than 20.
I do 3 damage. It's bludgeoning. Is he weak to bludgeoning?
No.
Since I got a 20 for attack, I'd like to just smack him like square in the face. Just meh.
You do. You grab your quarterstaff and swing it like you're going for the fences. And you hit him in the face, and it just kind of like smacks real loud against his face, but he's unperturbed by your strike.
He said.
And I'd like
His
to
nose
also
might be a little itchy now.
try to harm him emotionally. Your mama would be so ashamed of you if she saw you right now.
He again seems unperturbed by your insult.
And then I flip him off.
It was pretty good. Oh,
There it is.
that's it. That was the winner right
And
there.
I
The
dab.
flip off.
I don't
Alright.
dab. Cut that out. Sookala never dabs.
Lessa is up next. She is going to push past everyone and put herself right in front of Onrok.
Oh, shit.
No, baby girl.
What are you doing?
And she is going to swipe at him with her axe. And as she does, he puts his hand out and stops it with his hand. And you can see like psionic energy deflecting this axe an inch away from his hand. And she's like trying to push it, but he pushes her back and she stumbles backwards.
I'm going to use a lightning bolt. And I'm going to empower it. Yeah, I'm going to empower it. Spell save DC is 15.
And that's Dex. He fails.
Yay! Alright, now we're cooking. So, 36 lightning damage, and I'm also going to empower it with Heart of the Storm, which is a feature. That's 36 plus the extra damage, 44. I'd like to think as Whizz is casting this, his mind is kind of scrambling, and he's gonna begin kind of just like frantically casting lightning bolt in order to try to make this fear of the darkness go away. And he's gonna cast lightning bolt on Onrok as he levitates above the ground.
Yeah, you surge him full of lightning, and you can see the arcs bounce off and connect to the different tendrils in the room that begin to like ease back a little bit before quickly scaling the wall even further. And as you assault him with this electricity, you can see his skeleton flash as he's really affected by this spell.
It's a cartoon.
But he throws the lightning off of himself. It still hurts him, but he uses a legendary action.
So he only took half damage?
Nope, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, dude, he's doing the avatar thing. He's deflecting my lightning. What kind of save is it? Oh, shit.
Wisdom.
It's wisdom. 11.
You are unconsciously lifted off the ground by this.
I'm already off the ground.
Okay, lifted further off the ground against your will by this psionic energy that you can feel like pulling at you. And you are thrown across the room and into one of the pillars. And you take 13 points of damage. And I need you to make a dex saving throw as well.
Jesus Christ. In case you were wondering, I'm having a really bad time. That's a 6.
A 6? You are pinned beneath a piece of this pillar.
Can't get much worse than this, guys.
Kako, you are up.
What is everybody else in the room doing? How is he looking? Onrok.
I mean, he's looking sturdy still.
Yeah, he shrugged off my lightning bolt, which was empowered.
I want to be clear. He took the full force of that damage.
Oh, well, okay. Seemed like he shrugged it off.
He just also said fuck you.
Yeah, he just also followed that up with something.
I'm gonna kind of look over at Lessa and just be like, Lessa, I know you're not like 100% ready to do it, but now would be a great time for weird magic powers.
Are you sure?
Yes, and then I'm gonna cast a lightning arrow and throw it at the heart. I throw my javelin at the heart.
What if she goes buck wild and kills me? I've got 12 health.
You're nowhere near her now.
You're down to 12? Jeez.
I didn't start this fight very full.
I hit it for 22.
Okay, that's your attack roll?
That's an attack roll. Yeah.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. 23 damage. I have no more spells. I'm also gonna take the opportunity to move 10 feet forward.
You throw this lightning javelin at this heart, and it sinks into whatever this heart is made of, the slime that makes it up, and it kind of pierces it and then just slowly sinks into the creature. And then you see the lightning go off, and it surges through this and spreads through the tendrils that encompass this room. And you feel almost the whole building shake as these tendrils quiver through this lightning damage you've done.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to look over at Les and just like, yeah, so do something like that, but with your stuff.
God damn it, Kako, you've weaponized it. It has a javelin now.
Yeah, your javelin has disappeared into the slime of this creature.
Fucking stick, man.
My fucking stick.
Where am I going to get another stick like that? Fuck.
Nowhere.
The church members who are still left standing from Isaac's assault move closer in. One of them runs right up to you, Whizz, and begins to funnel some sort of energy into you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Good night, sweet prince.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Okay, 21.
You can feel that this creature is trying to claw its way into your mind, but you are able to fight this back
I'm already dealing with some shit today, so you better get out of my mind, and that's what I say.
All Whizz needed was a quick little lie down.
The other members of the church, they just move closer, not close enough to do anything. Isaac, you're up.
Okay, I have an idea. I have no idea if it's going to work the way I expect it to. I'm going to move closer to the heart. So I have this little fire gem that I've been holding on to this whole time.
Sure.
What? Where?
The
From
one-
where?
The one from the boy?
The boy.
Yeah.
So I want to hurl this vial that I have in it at the heart.
Uh-huh.
And since it's gelatinous, I'm assuming it's going to stick. I want to Eldritch Blast.
Snipe it? You want to snipe it out of the air?
Yeah, that's
damn.
fucking dope. You reach into your bag, frantically reaching for the gem that Kako had previously removed from the statuified remains of a small child. It crackles with energy as you jostle it in its container, and you throw it in the direction of this heart. And as you do, it's too big to miss. This jar sticks, and you can see it kind of sink beneath the surface level of this slime. And I'm gonna need you to make an attack roll for that Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a tough hit because you're aiming for accuracy.
it's okay. I got 2 chances.
Yeah, so make your attack roll.
Okay, here we go.
That's pretty good.
22 for the first hit.
Uh-huh.
26 for the second hit.
Yeah, you pull your fingers back, making your blast, and you fire. And as you do, your Eldritch Blast flies across this church and with pinpoint accuracy strikes this bottle. And as it does, the unstable gem you picked up begins to pulse and crackle with magical energy. And as you hit it with your second shot, it explodes inside this heart, sending slime and flames all through this church. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws. Whizz, you unfortunately don't get to make a save on this.
Yeah.
I got a 24.
It's dope as shit. I see underneath the pillar I'm stuck under.
Is this something I can use that bardic inspiration roll on?
Yeah, any roll.
It's a 1d6 to any roll.
Well, fuck. I rolled the lowest possible on the die.
Kako, what'd you get?
24.
Sookala.
14.
Oh, 19.
Nothing. In case you wanted to ask me.
So, Onrok fails. The Thrall passes. That Thrall passes. All of the Thrall pass. And Lessa passes as well. Sookala, this slime explodes from this heart, and you are tossed back as you are covered in this black-red slime that pins you to the ground. And you're just pinned to the ground. Onrok is also thrown to the ground, buried under this slime, and you can feel it quivering over your body as if it's moving. You can feel it, it's still alive. But you have hit that heart for, let me roll some dice here.
So 9 for the first hit, 15 for the second hit.
Oh,
7,
5.
10, 28, 32 points of damage.
Nice.
On top of the damage you did, as the slime begins to just spread across this room. And you can see it quivering, but it's not currently moving.
Oh. Did the gem survive?
It did not. The gem is toast.
Could I still use a bonus action?
If you want to use your bonus action, yeah.
How much HP do you have, Whizz?
12.
Oh, you're healing. Okay.
Add 19 to your HP.
Oh, sweet God. I'm alive.
So Onrok is back up in the order. He pulls himself back up off the ground, shaking the slime off of him, and he moves towards the nearest thrall to him, grabs him by the top of his head, and lifts him off the ground. And you can see him pumping this man full of psionic energy, and as he does, you hear bones crack as this man thrashes in pain. But eventually he goes limp, and his skin begins to change. And he throws the body to the ground as it twitches in pain. And he steps back away from the party and begins to cast teleport.
What? He's leaving. Bitch, you come
but
back here.
But it's my turn now, right?
I mean, if anyone has a bonus action, they can stop him.
Do you have counter
No,
Oh,
but I have Ego
counterspell?
Whip, which makes it so he can't cast spells.
Does Lessa have any bonus actions?
That's a good question.
Because surely she's got some wacky shit hidden in her back pocket. Some wacky
Some
shit.
I was gonna say, he just said.
I'm hearing shit, man. I can't
Some
focus.
straight up mother killing energy. It's fucking.
Mother. Wow. You're a
Blah, blah,
fucking
blah, blah.
family destroyer. You know that?
Yeah.
You ruined her life.
I didn't ruin her life.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm providing a father figure, a positive father figure, where she had none.
Can't believe he's peacing out.
Because he's a scared little punk.
Yeah, that's right. He was scared of us, I say, underneath the pillar that I'm crushed under.
Lessa looks to you, Kako, and says, should I do something now?
If you have something you can do, you should do it.
Well, I don't know, but I can try.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable doing it.
Yeah, baby girl. I say underneath the pillar.
I believe in you.
Okay. Kako, roll a D100 for me.
What?
Oh shit!
Do you need some D10s? Here.
No, I got these guys.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want my dice. They're fucky.
Yeah, no.
82.
Big one, small one.
82.
Yeah.
82?
82.
You see Lessa's eyes go white as she has every other time she's lost control. And she begins to surround herself in a pillar of water. And this pillar of water begins to reach out as if there are tentacles from the deep reaching out and grabbing at whatever they can. And soon this room is filled up with a flood of water and tentacles that are reaching for everything. I need everybody except Whizz and Sookala. You will have disadvantage
What?
I can breathe in water.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's still gonna grab you.
That ain't great.
I got an 18.
At 5.
Oh, and while I'm in the water, I do have a tail, which I'm now officially establishing is a catfish tail.
I'm going to I'm gonna use Slayer's Prey and Supernatural Defense to designate Lessa as my special target for the day.
Okay.
So I get 1 extra d6 on saving throws,
Okay.
and I do more damage to her if I have to hit her.
Okay.
So 18. That's a 24 now.
Yeah, you pass.
Hey. I just want to be sure.
You got a 5, Isaac?
Yeah.
And what did you get, Sookala?
15.
Isaac, one of these tendrils of water reaches around you and pulls you into the air, and it's squeezing on you very hard. You can tell that whatever this is, Lessa has no control over what's going on. You are lifted into the air, and as you are lifted up, you also see one of these tendrils fly across the room and grab Onrok. And Onrok is pulled to the ground, slammed to the ground, and water is washing over him. He failed his save.
Yes!
I should say you are currently drowning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This water is filling your lungs.
Am I drowning?
You are as well.
Okay.
However, you can, now that this water is like pushing you up, the pillar has also lifted off of you, and you are able to slip free as you're lifted into the air, drowning in this tendril that's holding you up.
I can hold my breath indefinitely, so I'm not
Okay.
drowning.
Then yeah, you're not drowning,
Thanks.
but you are stuck in place.
Okay. Did I take any damage from that?
Not at the moment.
No.
All 3 of the thralls have failed, including that one who is just like lying limp on the ground now. They're all lifted into the air and squeezed by these tendrils. What did you get, Sookala? It was 15, right?
15.
You see this tendril flying in your direction, but you roll out of the way just as it smashes into the wall behind you, leaving a small hole in the wooden door behind you.
Question. Do I see my javelin?
Yeah, it's just like stuck in the back wall of the church.
Okay.
Well, that was Lessa's reaction. The slime begins to pull itself back together, and it reforms its blob. But you can tell like pieces of it are burned off, and it pulls itself closer to you, Kako. And
Is that what you're planning to use?
you feel something flipping through your mind, almost as if it's reading pages from a book. And
Careful, there's some weird shit in there.
outstepping from this slime, a figure begins to form, and you can see your master, Friedenstifter, stepping out of this slime. And he speaks to you, but just like always, you have no idea what he's telling you. You guys have never been good at communicating. You speak totally different languages, but you could see worry in his face as he looks over the scene that he's seeing.
Do I get a chance to react to this?
You can't attack or anything like that.
Okay.
And then one of these tendrils reaches out and tries to strike at you.
One of Lessa's?
No, the pseudopods. You are barely able to step out of the way. In fact, you feel it like fly right past your face, and you can see the pseudopod as you step out of the way. You kind of like Matrix dodge it. It is
Because Kako KO's the
Sookala's
coolest.
turn.
All right, so the room's full of water now, yeah?
It's not like there are water like pillars basically, and a small pool of like maybe a foot deep of water.
All right, I'm gonna cast Ego Whip, so Onrok has to do an intelligence save, which I know is probably a mistake, but it's the only thing I have.
Intellect save. Yes, he has very high intellect.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll fuck it up.
Oh, that's a 19.
He saves.
You don't know that.
What's your spell save DC?
20,
No, it's not.
21,
Because he actually got 23.
24. Fine.
Actually,
Well-
hold on. He's gonna have disadvantage because he's being held underwater.
Yes, he is.
He still passes.
Oh.
Sad day.
I would like to swim into the column that Isaac's being held in and try to push him out.
Yeah. Go ahead
Just
and
like
make
with my
a
body force.
make a strength check for me.
I wish you wouldn't. It's a 2.
Yeah, you swim up this column and you go to push Isaac out, but as you do, you feel yourself being restrained by this water as you're swimming through it, and you're not able to push him out.
All right, well, now I'm just holding on to Isaac, I guess.
Lessa is up. I need you to roll another D100 for me.
Okay. I believe in you. It's an 89.
89.
Rolling high.
You see Lessa, and she begins to speak, but the words that are coming out of her mouth, they're nonsense, and they sound like they're coming from a
Is it
much
primordial?
deeper. Yes.
I know what she's saying.
Yeah, it's primordial, and she's speaking in a deep voice. As these words escape her mouth, she says,
Soon the world will be drowned in my flood.
She is a warlock. She is a warlock. Fuck.
The gateway is open. The veil is weak.
How did she make a pact?
I'm holding my breath underwater, so I can't relay this information. Hold
Who
on.
said her parents didn't make a pact when she was a baby?
Ooh, you right though.
Soon.
I'll give my firstborn child to get whatever I want.
No, you're right though.
Fuck her dad, but not literally. Unless.
No. We're gonna stop right there.
Unless.
everyone who is currently in a water pillar, you are crunched by this tendril.
Ow.
And you all take 14 points of damage.
Jesus.
Well, you tried to heal me earlier. Right back down.
Oh no, I'm finally touching
I
my
mean, you would
actual
have died
hit
if I hadn't
points.
healed you, apparently.
That's true.
Whizz, you're up.
I'm no longer pinned under the pillar, but I am in a water of pillar.
You are currently restrained by water.
So he's also being restrained.
Yes, and he took damage as well.
How's he looking?
He's looking not great.
All right. And then the heart is still reforming, right?
Yes.
But like slowly.
I mean, it's mostly reformed now. Whatever pieces are missing, it's much smaller than it was. It was basically incinerated by the
Gotcha.
blast that
Okay.
Isaac caused.
So this heart is a little bit less of a threat, but
There are people walking out of the heart, which is weird.
are they real people?
So are they just like made of this gel, or are they like real people?
Both of you make perception checks.
Oh yeah.
Not Arcana?
Can I
Perception?
also-
Perception.
Can I also do this?
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
23.
Isaac and Whizz, you can see pieces of this slime reaching out and like placed into the back of the man who is standing in this room, almost as if he's being puppeted.
But he's not real.
The implication is no.
I mean, whatever this figure is, it appears to be being controlled by this.
And they can clearly see who it is. Like they don't know who it is because they've never met him before. But
Right.
Oh,
yeah, he
but
has
we
a
know
form.
it's like he doesn't have like a little author picture in the back of your books because I'm sure I've seen the inside of your books.
no,
Damn it. All right.
I could never get his permission to do that, considering we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Okay.
I mean, I know what I'm talking
just kinda
about.
like
I
yell
don't
at
know
each
what
other.
he's talking about.
Oh.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Yes.
I'm going to cast.
Keep in mind, if it's verbal, you can't speak right now.
Can I try to swim my way out of this pillar?
Yeah, you're being restrained pretty heavily. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
No.
You push against this as much as you can, but it's almost as if some force is holding you back and forcing you in place.
Okay. I'm still going to cast. I sit in my water and I stew and I think about all my life choices.
I pout.
I would cast Healing Word, but pretty sure that one's verbal too.
All right, Kako, you're up.
Okay. Does the figure say anything?
I mean, he's speaking, and words are coming out, but
That's right.
again, you can't understand each other.
Okay.
I didn't write that into your backstory. You wrote that into.
I didn't say my backstory. It was
What
explicitly
language does he speak? Offhandedly.
It's not Elvish, Common, Dwarvish, Orcish, Draconish, Aqualish, Gnomish.
Jesus Christ.
Is
Something
it
else.
Sylvan?
It's Sylvan.
What the fuck is he saying? Because both of us speak Sylvan.
I'm from the Fae.
He's just trying to convince Kako to join his side and help them fight against what's coming.
Oh. Does this guy look like he's Eladrin or whatever?
Eldritchian.
I would probably recognize an Eladrin. They're like elves from the Fae that have lived for like eons, and they are like old and wise, and some of them are even as old to be considered like gods because they have that much knowledge.
That sounds like a good kind of person to have as a mentor.
Yeah, with your experience in the Fae, Whizz, you can tell just by looking at this man that he is an Eladrin. He is a man of the Fae, and you don't know what someone of his stature or age would be doing here in the material plane, and that's quite confusing because you know your people typically tend to stay in the Fae.
Either way, I'm just gonna look at him, so like, yeah, right, and then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna jump into the pillar that Onrok is in.
Why would you do that?
It's so
Can I do that and attack?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna start wailing on him with my fucking axe.
Okay, you're gonna have disadvantage as you attack. So
Why?
Like it's
You're
underwater.
in a fucking
Underwater.
water
and
pillar.
it's an axe.
Like, I know I jumped into a water pillar, but like I did it to save someone. What the fuck?
I just want out.
I'm gonna go ahead and stab this guy in his monstery mush.
yeah, make a attack roll with disadvantage.
How does an 18 do you?
That hits.
That hits. All right. 4 damage.
4 damage.
Right into his fucking tentacle-y bleh.
You slice this axe into his face, and he's trying to hold you back, and you hit him across the face with it, but he holds your hand back and pulls the blade out of his face. And now this pillar is filled with blood as well as water. The cultist that is closest to Whizz, that previously tried to attack your mind, he's going to come up and do the same move. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I believe in you.
Hasn't been my strong suit most of the night. It's a nat 1.
You feel this man reach into your mind and begin to put thoughts into your head that weren't there. But something reaches back, and you see this man's face wash with fear as he goes white.
What?
He goes white, and he begins to clench at his throat and begins scratching at his head as he falls to the ground dead.
What?
Your madness?
My hands are off the wheel. Wait, my madness killed him?
It is the next thrall's turn.
No, I want to insight. I want to insight and check how this guy died.
Make an insight check.
I rolled a natural 1. How did he die? Not me. 19.
You begin to try and piece together what it could have caused this man to die, and you think back to your time in Onrok's vision and what you saw and how it affected you, and you feel like a shiver run up your spine as voices, inaudibly, but in the back of your mind, whisper to you. And I need you to take 1 point of madness.
So I'm up to 2? I shouldn't have asked. My rambling is underwater, so you just hear...
Sound like a murloc.
The last thrall, who was attacked by Onrok and pumped full of psionic energy, his body begins twitching again after it's been just laying, not moving and he picks himself off the ground, and as he throws his head back and pulls himself up, you see a tentacled face as this man has been transformed into an illithid.
Oh my fucking god!
Well, shit.
That's 2 mind flares. We're dead.
That was his turn. He's still trying to get a grasp of over what's happened to him. Isaac, you're up.
Well, I can't do anything right now. I guess I want to try to free myself.
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
13?
You swim hard against this current, but you're not able to pull yourself out of it. Whatever is holding you back is much stronger than you realize.
Hey, can somebody go slap the shit out of Lessa so we can get out of this and actually cast spells?
No.
I've got one.
Go hug her. Oh yeah, you're into pillar now too. Good luck. Is anybody not into pillar?
No, the people who weren't in pillars jumped into pillars.
I tried to save a friend.
I tried to kill
Where
the thing
did
that
I
eats the baby.
go wrong? I lost a friend.
How to save a life.
Oh fuck. This is depressing.
I'm going to try to throw a dagger at her.
You're going to have disadvantage.
Yeah.
What
I
the
figured.
fuck did you just say you're gonna do?
You heard me. Probably not going to get much worse than that. 15.
You hurl this dagger through this water, and to your surprise, it flies towards the direction of Lessa and pierces her in the arm.
What the fuck, dude?
It's a dagger. It's not going to kill her. Especially for 4 damage.
Yeah, you can see Lessa yelp in pain as this dagger enters her. She saves.
Fuck.
You are all still trapped within these water pillars. We are back in the top of the order, so it's Onrok's turn. He is also going to try and free himself. He tries to pull himself out of this water pillar, but he's unable to. He is going to attack you back, Kako.
That's fucking fine. Limper's just douche balloon.
That's a hit with his first attack, and a crit with his second attack.
Oh no!
Oh, hold on. He has disadvantage. Okay. He didn't hit you with the crit.
Okay.
He still hit you with his first attack, though. Yeah, he shrouds one of his hands with psionic energy and strikes in your direction, hitting you for 18 points of damage.
Holy heckaroony.
But he is still trapped in this pillar with you. The heart is up next. It pulls itself closer to you, grabbing that thrall with one of its tentacles and lifts him up and slams him into the ground with the tentacle. He's going to try and save against that. He fails. He is slammed into the ground. He's laying prone on the ground, but he's still alive. The slime is going to turn its direction towards you, Whizz, and you feel something flipping through the pages of your mind as if it's looking for something. And another figure steps out of this slime.
A second figure?
A second figure.
Oh.
And this figure is of Vern, your mentor. You're the man who raised you, basically. What are you doing? This isn't you. Fighting. Ever since I've known you, you've done nothing but laze around and enjoy the pleasures of life. But here you are, attempting to fight against something inevitable.
Do I know it's not him?
I mean, yes, based on what you've seen, you know this isn't him.
That's why I say that.
And the slime, who else is nearby? Pretty much everybody. It's going to attack you, Sookala, with its pseudopod.
Pseudopod.
Has advantage. It hits you. 14 points of damage. Sookala, you're up.
Okay, so for magic missile where there's multiple, do I need to roll damage multiple times or is it the same damage for everyone?
I think each bolt has its own damage.
Okay, but I can roll just one? Like
they just
attack
hit.
roll?
Yeah, they just hit.
Oh, they just hit?
Yeah. They don't. Magic missile never misses.
It's a magic missile.
Buckle in, boys.
You're in water, though, aren't you?
I'd like to use my very good swimming movement to get out of the water.
I'll give you advantage on your strength check.
Yeah, you gotta get out. It's
Losing
verbal.
control. Music makes you lose
Saving
control.
throw or check?
Saving throw.
Music makes you lose control.
11.
It's not enough to get out.
Can I still cast magic missle?
Is
Don't
it
lose
verbal?
control.
It's verbal somatic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then no.
Hey, can somebody hug Lessa? Can one of the little Goonies
Oh
hug Lessa?
my
Give her a
fucking
hug.
god. I have one spell that isn't verbal. And you wanna know how useful it is? It's fucking minor illusion. I make a second me.
Show Lessa's mother in front of her.
No, that's super fucked up.
Do it.
But it'll get us free.
We will get fucking free in time. Let her.
Actually, I don't
work.
think you can do that. I
It's
think you
either
can only
that
do it
or
with
I'm going to
major
throw
illusion.
another dagger.
Minor illusion is like you can show like a treasure box in front of her or something, like a small object.
Minor illusion.
Yeah, but I was gonna cast Magic Missile at 5th level, which gave me 8 missiles.
Oh.
Minor
Damn.
illusion.
Yeah, just make her mother's voice in her ear. You remember what her mom
do that.
sounds like?
Can I make both of her parents' voices? Just like
Sure.
a noise. I do that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
you-
literally the only thing I can do. I want to calm her down. I want her parents talking to her, soothing her.
You create the sounds of her mother and father's voices, calming her down, attempting to soothe her, and you see tears pour down.
So she's not in the water.
No, she's kind of like floating above the water. And you feel the tendrils kind of warble. Kako, roll a D100 for me.
Oh boy.
My guess, 86.
If you're all 80 anything,
Oh my god, it's 80.
fuck off!
Oh wait, no. Other way. It's 8.
8?
8.
Jesus.
Lessa falls to the ground and is in like a fetal position, and she's crying. And the pillars of water drop to the ground, and you are all freed.
Holy shit.
I was really hoping that would also...
And it's Lessa's turn. Lessa's not going to do anything. She's currently preoccupied crying.
That's so fucking sad.
Whizz, you're up.
The guy next to me that was trying to fuck with my mind, I'm going to grab onto him and use Shocking Grasp.
He died.
They're not just on the board.
He's not. That's the other guy.
Your madness fucking murdered him.
I'm still mad, apparently.
Okay.
I guess.
You grab the corpse and begin to
We
No.
can just shake it.
The guy in front of me, I'm gonna grab him and cast Shocking Grasp.
Again, at what point does a body become an object? I need to know.
upon death.
I should have rolled an attack roll first. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did you just roll damage?
Yeah, 20. It's a 20. Does a 20 hit?
At 20 hits.
Okay. 4 damage.
4 damage? Yeah, you grab this man in a fury and pump him full of electricity. And as you do, he goes limp, and you can see like smoke pouring out of his ears.
I like to imagine you grab him and you shake him and you do the thing and then you're like, oh wait, this is the wrong guy.
Wait, he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
fucking toasted him
Outta
like
here.
at the beginning of the fight.
So I'm gonna go over to Lessa and kind of like go over to make sure she's okay, even though I know she's on the ground.
Of course she's not okay.
I know she's not okay, but I'm just trying to be there for her.
She had a vulnerable moment. You guys decided to stab her and remind her of her
Sweetie,
dead parents.
you okay?
I kind of pick her up and I hold her in my arms.
I did it, and I lost control.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry, Lessa.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, let's just. I see. I kind of like rambling in her ear, but I'm trying to like comfort her, but it
Oh my
doesn't
God,
really sound
you're
like it's. I'm fucking like freaking out.
She's
but
like
I'm also
clutching onto you,
Yeah.
and you can feel her like trembling with
It's
fear.
gonna be okay.
Take the dagger.
But I don't know that. I don't really know anything anymore. I just have no idea what's going on in the world.
I didn't mean to lose control.
Just from across the room.
Oh,
She's like,
God.
Les, I'll be right there.
No, I'm a great role model. I swear to God.
Please hang in there.
Kako, you're up.
Okay. So, by the way, I just realized that I've had extra attack on this piece of paper this entire time, and I haven't been using it. So, I'm gonna swing fucking twice.
For every attack
I just get
Yeah.
an extra
He
attack.
has 2 attacks.
on your turn,
Yes.
Yeah.
all the time,
All the time.
till now.
I just haven't been using it because I'm
Ever.
a fucking moron. Okay, so I'm gonna attack Monster Mash,
Yeah.
Which one?
the big one, the only one I really care about. That one's a 11.
No.
That one's a 24.
That's a hit.
Okay. 3 damage. 3 Schaden.
Not a lot.
Nope. But I use all my spells, so I can't really complain. Man, this guy kind of sucks, doesn't he? I need to do more damage.
The Thrall is up next. He is now completely transformed The newly made Mind Flayer is going to walk up to Sookala and strike you with its tentacles. It hits you for 12, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
7.
7?
7.
You are like grappled in his tentacles, and he's holding you down. Onrok is back up. Onrok is going to walk up to Whizz and Lessa and attempt to lift Lessa off the ground. I need you to make a strength contest with Onrok. Strength
it's
saving
colder.
throw.
This strength save?
Yes.
Are we fucking serious? Oh, the audience should know by now. I don't have good strength. 15. Am I strong?
15.
We're like tug of war.
Yeah, you are like
right
tug
now.
of warring Lessa, and no one is able to get the upper hands. And he says to you,
Strange little whelp. I didn't even know you possessed this power hidden beneath you.
and he's trying to tug of war out of your hands.
Keep your fucking bad vibes away from her. You already got me. I don't even know what the fuck to think anymore. And I'm trying to like pull back on her.
And he's going to attempt to strike you with his claws.
Bitch, come at me.
What's your AC?
12.
That's a hit.
That was a lot of dice, my guy.
I'm unconscious. It's
24 damage?
wait. I still have temporary hit points.
Oh my god.
I still have 10 temporary
Okay,
hit
yeah.
points. Oh my god.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I think I have like 27 minutes. I have 3 hit points.
You're still alive. Wow.
God damn. Hanging in there.
Yeah, that's the end of his turn.
I'm alive. I am not looking good at all. I am looking fucked up beyond all reason. I am drenched in water.
And he's still trying to like tug of war you. with
Oh
Lessa.
god, Jesus Christ. Somebody go help, please. I'm dying.
So slime is going to continue to crawl in the direction of Isaac and Sookala. It is going to attack each of you with one of its pseudopods.
Dickhead.
It misses Sookala. It hits Isaac.
Dick.
Say it misses me?
Yeah.
Well, I miss it too, baby.
That can only mean one thing.
4d6.
Ow.
11 points of damage. And another figure steps out of the slime. And Whizz, it's a figure you recognize, but it's not someone from your past.
Someone from my future.
You recognize this as the woman in the painting you tried to steal,
Oh, Phineas's wife,
Layla.
Layla.
And she steps out of this pod and says, "It's useless. It's all useless. This is the end. I've seen what's coming. We can't stop it.
Is that why you killed yourself?
I killed myself because I didn't want to be part of any of this.
Sorry, honey, that sucks. I'm going through some stuff right now, too. She's
But
fake, though.
I can preserve you. Make sure that when everything comes to an end, there's still a little bit of humanity left out there."
No, you're fake. None of this is real.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the slime. 11.
That's still a miss.
Fuck.
Our healer said, fuck you to me.
I am gonna heal Whizz too. The bonus.
Oh, hot dog.
Take 18 points back.
Yay.
That's all my heals.
Yay.
It is Scarlet's turn.
Magic missile.
What are you doing?
Okay. We still got the baby man flare, yeah?
Baby Mind Flayer, the slime, and the big Mind Flayer.
Okay.
Big Papa.
3 missiles at Onrok, 3 missiles at baby man slayer, 2 missiles at slimy heart boy.
Okay, roll that damage.
Okay. So we're doing individual damages. We'll start with Onrok. So 10.
10.
Onrok Jr. is 6. And Slime Nugget is 5.
Yeah, you send a barrage of missiles all over this church, and they slime into each one of your targets.
Holy shit.
They slime into each one
They
of my...
slam into each
Okay.
one of your targets.
Okay, well, I flip off Onrok again.
Okay.
Because it's fun at this point.
So I'm gonna cast Thunderwave, and in doing so, I want to aim it at Onrok and push him away from Lessa. And I also want to use my feature, which is called Tempestuous Magic, which is a bonus action. Casting a spell, a gust of air surrounds me within a 10-foot radius, and it prevents opportunity attacks.
No. No.
All right.
Not at all.
11?
11 points of damage?
Yeah.
You can tell just by looking at him as he's blown back by this attack, he is not doing very well.
Stay away from her, you freak, I say.
Yeah, and his grip loosens up, and he lets her go as he's blown back.
I won't let the bad vibes get us, baby. I'll end my turn there.
Kako, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna jump in between Lessa and Mind Flare Man. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna continue attempting to fuck this guy up.
One attack.
17.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Oh my god. That's a 7.
A 7?
7 damage straight into his weird gut.
Everything about him is weird at this point.
What if you narrowed down the... all right. The Thrall is going to attack you again, Sookala, with his tentacles. That's a miss, though.
Okay, fuck you, slime. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw.
Wow, this thing has dex. not enough to make that roll matter. No.
9 plus 5 is 14.
All right. It is Onrok's turn. Onrok addresses the whole party, and you can tell he's breathing very heavily as he says,
I have had just about enough of this.
and he holds his hand out, and he casts Mind Blast again.
Uh-oh.
Is that the spell he started this battle with?
Yes.
Oh,
So
boy.
that's everyone within a 60-foot cone. That's everybody. Intelligence saving throw.
Kako got an 18.
17.
4.
That's a nat 1.
You got a nat 1,
Oh,
Isaac?
fuck.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. We're going out together. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. It's been fun.
We're all waving at Isaac.
Lessa passes.
Thank
Oh,
goodness.
Jesus, thank you.
The thrall passes. And the slime passes. I rolled 3 15s in a row. 16, 20 points of damage.
I have
20
1
points of
point
damage.
left.
Oh my god, how do you keep hanging on? But
He
like
gave-
that much.
He healed me, like just the exact amount I needed.
Are
But
you
now
still
you're-
up, Isaac?
I'm smiling as I fall to the ground unconscious.
Yeah, you are assaulted by this barrage of energy, and you are knocked flat on your back as the world goes dark around
No, Isaac!
But here we have
Whizz is gonna
Whizz,
call out.
the little genie who just won't die.
you. Onrok begins to levitate off the ground. You get an opportunity attack against him.
Fuck yeah, I do. 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
9 damage. Vertical right into his gut. Just dragged down.
He continues to levitate off the ground away from you, and he moves up into the air. It's the slime's turn. It's going to try and pull you into it, Sookala.
Ugh.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Can you fuck off with your strength saving throws?
Get swole.
I'm in the slime. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, this creature grabs you and pulls you into the slime, and the other figures gather around you as you're pulled in and kind of look at you as if they're sorry for what they're doing, as if they're doing this as a mercy.
Can I do Thunderwave with me as the center of the cube?
I think you would take the damage if you failed.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. No, absolutely not. I don't think a 2 beats your save, even with my modifiers.
I rolled a fucking 2 and I only have a +2 constitution.
I also
so
rolled a 2.
I fucking failed, my dudes. So, tough shit for me. I already decided I'm doing this at level 4. So,
Is it gonna be like the Vegeta versus Boo fight? Like, where he just explodes himself in order
Isn't
to
that
kill?
5d8?
you bet your ass it is.
Oh no! This is gonna hurt real bad.
It's 20 damage.
20? So here's how I'm picturing this. It's like filling up a balloon, and it just fills with this force of thunderwave before it pops and explodes all over the church. And you can hear almost like a groaning coming from the slime as it quivers in pain. And you feel the whole like church begin to kind of crumble under the weight, as if this slime was the only thing holding it up. And now that it's so weak that it can't, things are beginning to fall to pieces.
I'm gonna be super dead.
The slime is looking very bad.
I mean, no need to shit talk it, Jesus.
And the figures that were standing there have fallen away to slime.
I killed all your friends.
Whizz, you're up with your 1 hit points.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt at 5th level.
At whom?
Onrok.
All right. What kind of save is that?
Dex.
Doesn't matter. Honest, probably.
9 plus 1.
He fails.
Hey.
I'll just fucking take that. 34,
40, 45.
40, 45.
So how hella dead is he?
How do you want to do this?
So, as Whizz casts this lightning bolt, I just want to imagine that for the first time in his life, you almost see him get angry. And, like, not even like a bad kind of angry, but just like an upset where he has to finally put his foot down in order to stop this madness from taking control of himself and hurting his friends. And he casts this lightning bolt at Onrok, trying to stop this nightmare, and he's gonna shoot it right through his fucking forehead.
Feel this power flowing through you, and you can see the electricity crackling off your skin, and your hair is kind of standing on end, and the hairs on your arm raise as you pull your arms back and fire this lightning bolt directly through your target, and he falls to the ground. His thrall begins twitching, and you hear bones cracking as he falls next to him. And in his last breaths, Onrok turns to you.
You have prevented nothing but salvation. It's still coming.
I'm gonna give him like one of those like peace out symbols.
Yeah.
Ollie out almost.
Yeah,
Just
you
like
piece him out,
yeah.
and his eyes go white. And the slime in the center of the room pulls itself back together, and Layla steps out of the slime again, and the whole building is shaking and crumbling. She says, I can't hold it much longer. I know why you're here. You need to go now. I'm sorry.
Kako's gonna go to Lessa. Is she standing up or is she still in like a fetal position?
You can see like she's looking around as the pieces of the ceiling are falling from the sky. Or the only remaining pillar cracks under the weight of the ceiling.
Cool. I'm gonna just like, grab her by her shoulders and just kind of escort her to the door. Kick the door open. As
you walk to the door, you hear a loud banging coming from the other side, and splinters like shoot out of the door.
There's a hole in the door from earlier.
Yes.
Can I look out and see what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, you peek out the door. You can see a battle going on outside. You see goblins tearing up church members. You see Sarge outside, sword in hand, striking down members of the church. You even could see old lady Rat Hands pummeling a guy on the ground as she's defending this town.
What the fuck?
I do have a question about her. Did we ever get her formal name? Could her last name actually be Ratans?
No. Well, it could be. You didn't get her last name. Her last name could be Ratans, but her first name's Lenora, so if it's
Which
name
is
Lenora Ratans.
Everybody knows is Latin for rat.
Yeah,
Duh.
obviously. All the Lenoras I've known have been rats.
I'm
Fuck them.
I'm gonna run over to Isaac and cast Healing Word.
Okay.
To try to stabilize him.
Yeah, you cast Healing Word, 10 points. You are brought back from the brink by Whizz. You see the smoking body of Onrok in the corner. You see Layla trying her best to hold this church up with what little slime she has left. And you see the banging as the wood splinters outside.
And Sookala's there too, just doing nothing.
We gotta go. Onrok's dead.
Yeah. I'd just go ahead and just throw the fucking doors open and
Yeah.
then march out.
Wait, who's got the device?
Kako and I have nominated Whizz to fly up and drop the package.
With 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Let me fucking do that. By the way, I don't have the fly spell. I've used every single spell slot I have.
Here, I'll
Oh,
fucking.
hang on.
Wait, how many sorcery points do you have? Burn those into spell slots.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Talk about clutch. 1 hit point, fly spell, enough sorcery points to redeem for fly.
I said I feel God in this chilies tonight, and I'm gonna take off flying.
I'd like to loot Onrak's body.
Yeah, you go dig through his cloak. You find a strange black crystal in the pocket of his cloak, and it's wrapped in parchment.
Sookala, what are you doing? We gotta go.
You peer into this crystal trying to figure out what it is, and as you look into it, you almost feel something looking back.
I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap that back up and like shove it deep in my component pouch.
Okay.
It's probably listening too.
Yeah, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
13.
Pieces of the ceiling are falling all around you now as this building is quaking, and Layla says, "Go, I can't hold it."
I go.
As you throw the doors open, that banging that you felt was Tuck slamming on the door trying to get inside. Tuck looks around and says, "Tuck, see, you not need Tuck help."
No, I would not describe it as that. Lessa has my
As
protection
Tuck opens
now.
the door, I fly out right above his head.
Yeah, okay, you fly out and up the side of this church towards the bell tower, and you could see it, like, swaying back and forth.
So you probably made the right call.
As you scale this building and reach the top of it, Tuck, sorry.
Why?
Tuck, try fight assholes. Like you tell Tuck. Tuck not know assholes fly. Tuck no fly. And he points behind him. And as you reach the top of the bell tower,
Oh no.
I
You-
forgot who the assholes are, so this is
The
gonna be
Inquisition.
Fuck.
They fly now?
they fly now.
Fuck off, Star Wars.
You take a stand at the top of this bell tower as it's shaking back and forth, and you can see over the horizon, coming towards the town, a flying fortress. Basically a castle that's being levitated into the air, slowly moving in your direction. Isaac, as Tuck points this out to you, you know what this is. They call this the Garden. It is the mobile fortress of the Inquisition.
Guys, we have to go. Whizz, do it.
I'm getting up to the tower and I hear Isaac's voice, which inspires me above all else. And I'm going to pull out the big red button from my bag and I'm going to slam it
You slam that
as I
button
get to the bell tower.
and hold it high over your head, and you feel it shaking with energy, and cracks begin to form over the crystal as it explodes, and a bright flash of light in almost a ring pushes back everything around you. You can see the tree line shake as this energy moves through it, and then nothing. And the bell tower begins to fall beneath your feet.
I'm still flying.
As you land next to your friends, the garden approaches the very center of town and casts a dark shadow over the town. And you can see people begin to leave their houses. For the first time since you arrived in Bog's Bottom, you see people in the streets, not just church members or members of the guard, but regular civilians leaving their homes to see what the fuss is about.
Did I notice that the crystal worked?
It exploded with energy and it sent a ring out, but you haven't seen like any effects of that yet.
Is my arm still in?
As the church collapses behind you, the black spot on your arm fades.
Okay, thank God. We have to go. Now.
King Tuck, we should probably all make with the scarp ring and leave.
This Tuck home. Tuck defend home.
Oh, this city now?
Tuck rule swamp.
Yes.
Tuck, I don't know that you rule the swamp. You and I are gonna have a little conversation later.
And we can have that conversation at a safe, nice cave fortress that you own.
Tuck not sure that's safe. If you sure.
Why would it not
Oh,
be
no,
safe?
Because the Inquisition's already here.
Did Inquisition already assault cave fortress?
No.
Okay.
They will come.
Yes, but we can get ready for them rather than them just being randomly dropped on us right now when all of us don't have any spell slots or
That's a
health.
funny choice of words you chose there.
What?
Fuck.
Because as you are talking and arguing with Tuck,
Nico.
you hear a crash onto the ground about 30 feet from where you're standing, and a crowd gathers around it. And a large man in an intricate set of silver armor stands up in this small crater he has just created. And he strikes a pose. He says, "Fear not, civilians, for I have come to save the day."